Good morning, teacher. How are you doing today?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Come on, hurry up. Flip the page.
Oh, no, wait. Don't turn it just yet.
Don't fight, you guys.
Here.
Whoa.
Thanks to you, it appears the video leak situation has been put to rest for now. And the higher-ups are relieved the secret of this place was preserved as well.
I'm certainly glad to hear that.
All told, for everything up to this point, their assessment of you isn't really as bad as you might think.
Oh yeah, really?
Indeed, since by and large you've been accomplishing everything we've asked of you. Good job. Keep up the good work and you should be just fine.
You can count on me. Be careful getting home, you hear me?
Teacher!
Huh?
I'm almost done translating Lenova Diary. I've already gotten to volume 18.
Oh yeah, that was fast.
And I've even tried my hand at writing one myself. Take a look.
Oh, is this an original Lenove? Wow, it's a proper light novel, all right.
You mean it? As I was translating various things, I started wanting to write my own stuff. Lenove are so much fun to read and write, don't you think?
Huh? We're missing some again. Whenever I put in a big order, there's always a single column less. I wish they'd get their act together and stop screwing up the deliveries.
Well, I guess we'll have to make do with what we've got now, won't we?
Oh, I remember seeing this in Akiba. It would be nice if lots more things like this could make their way here. Is something the matter, Master?
Oh no. Mr. Mataba paid me a very nice compliment.
Huh?
A guy like me who's been nothing but a shut-in praised by a government bigwig. When I think about that, it just seems so dang crazy.
It's only because you've been working so hard lately, Master.
No, it's due to you and everyone else's help, Musil.
Huh?
Thanks to you all, I was able to bring lots of my favorite things into Eldent as well, and have it accepted. I could never have accomplished anything like this all on my own. Thank you for that.
Yes, but...
All of you continue to depend on little old me, so I'll be sure to keep up my end, okay?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Twinkle, twinkle,
Oh, hey there, Elbia. Did you pull another all-nighter?
wonder what you are.
Wow, are you kidding me? This is professional character design quality. Did you change your styles, Elbia?
Huh?
I mean, you drew mostly landscapes before, and I feel like your line work has changed somewhat too.
Oh yeah? You really think so? Well, this is the style I've been drawing most recently anyway.
As you can see, due to the oft-used plotline of more than one pretty girl somehow appearing conveniently before an average Joe male...
Come on, man, you gotta turn it back in!
Huh?
Volume 10 of Higantu?
But I haven't read it yet.
Dude, Everyone's waiting on it.
Quit hogging the book.
Hey there, stop that. We're in the middle of class here, guys.
Come on, give me it.
I said
give
no,
it
you
here.
sissy little elf. Get off me.
Goodness, what a mess that was, Master.
It's because we just lack an adequate number of manga, Lenovo, and video games. I'm pretty sure that neither I nor the Japanese government ever anticipated them to become quite so popular.
Hey!
Huh?
What's the deal? You promised me you'd weed the garden today.
But I have to finish reading Cooking Mama Volume 10.
You were reading that crap the day before yesterday, too.
That's because it's a beautiful masterpiece. I ain't doing jack squat until I'm done.
That damn manga has turned you into a lazy good-for-nothing. Now get out there and do some work.
It's pronounced manga, Dad.
Which one is the student again? Could you ask them to consider boosting the shipment numbers a bit more after all, Miss Minori?
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's really possible.
Huh? Huh? Huh?
What's he doing?
He's doing some Lenovo translation, but,
He's not normal, is he? Getting so engrossed in it like that, like he's become possessed.
Eduardo?
Oh, hey, teacher.
So, are you okay, Eduardo?
I've got to hurry up and finish translating this. Everyone's waiting for me, you know?
Mr. Mataba, no matter how I look at it, we are just simply lacking in numbers. Can't you somehow procure me a large quantity of product?
So let's see. You're saying that the local population is starting to display an increased demand because of a shortage in supply?
Exactly right.
Why, that's wonderful news.
Huh?
To show interest and to grow so attached to the culture we introduced that they finally fall into such a state of hunger that it impedes their daily lives. Well, that is the very thing we've been aiming for all along.
What are you talking about, Mr. Mataba? You're kind of making it sound like we're... Oh!
You are destroying the history and values our ancestors have forged. You are the invader here.
It can't be. That makes me...
That's correct. You are an infiltrator of a subjugation-utilizing culture rather than military force, with the vanguard leader being none other than Shinji Kano.
Huh?
You.
You cannot deploy the STF on a massive scale, and an economic invasion has its limits if the two countries involved don't share economic systems.
Hence, a culture-based invasion. If illiterate ordinary citizens learn Japanese instead of Eldon's official language, then that is all they will eventually read, and their values will slowly make a shift as well. All that is left for our Japanese government to do is restrict shipping. That way, they will have no choice but to do whatever we tell them. That would be the perfectly executed invasion by culture that we've envisioned.
And so that's what you used me for!
Exactly. We used otaku culture for our invasion of Eldent. It has turned out to be an incredibly efficient incursion weapon.
What? An incursion weapon? But imagine what'll happen if their culture and values do start changing from this sort of manipulation. You're bringing in and forcing things on them that they've never had before. Mr. Mataba. I'd really like to think otherwise. But the terrorist incident the other day, don't tell me that.
Oh, no, please. Come on now. Though we did allow it to happen.
How could you do that?
Now, don't get so angry, Shinji. That single event suppressed the criticism of otaku culture and led to the school's further success.
Aren't you even the least bit ashamed of yourself as a human being?
My boy, that's not a very nice thing to say. It was a decision made by the higher-ups.
This is why I hate bureaucrats.
Take it easy. You're a smart guy, and you've figured out a lot about this operation. But you're missing something very essential.
Huh?
You know that all of this is a covert state secret, right? In other words, there is a high likelihood that any involved individuals who obstruct execution of the plan could be disposed of to preserve secrecy. Why do you think someone like you is involved in this? Why would someone with no ties, no record, no real influence be pulled into such a top-secret classified project?
Isn't that because...
Because you're deeply knowledgeable about otaku culture? Or you were seen to have the makings of a brilliant missionary? Don't flatter yourself. A cultural invasion based on cartoons and comic books is nothing more than an experimental project. It was tested only because no other efficient method had been discovered.
But... then why... why me?
The reason why I chose you is because you perfectly fit the directive handed down from above.
Directive?
Which was to find someone who could just casually disappear without raising any alarm and be disposed of at any time along the way. And that's about it, really.
Let me fill you in on what's going on. This place is literally an untrodden virgin territory. It is nothing less than a treasure trove to our world. And since there's no one currently claiming proprietary rights, it's a free-for-all now, from biological resources to rare metals.
But you can't mobilize the STF.
Right. If other countries find out what we're doing here, they won't be silent. Plus, there exists a little something called magic here that cannot be analyzed. Engaging in battle would be extremely risky for us.
Hence their little invasion by culture, huh? But the one who actually carried out this Japanese government's plan is me. I did it.
Eldon's own entertainment culture never really developed. But the otaku culture that we brought is spreading with a force not unlike that of a bacteriological weapon. It's an explosive infection expansion of culture. Almost like an outbreak of sorts.
Miss Minori?
Huh?
What would happen if I were to say I wanted to quit? What do you think they'd do to me?
Well, at the very least, I probably wouldn't say that in front of Bureau Director Mataba. You have now become well aware of what you are, and understand what it is you're doing here. And you've seen over and over in manga and anime what the government is capable of doing to those who know too much, right?
Yeah, I know.
What's the matter, Shinchi? You seem to be a little blue.
Huh? Oh, no, that's not the case at all.
Yeah? Well, at any rate, there's no mistake. The populace has definitely livened up since we introduced them to otaku culture. There's a ton of support for the school, and my approval rating is soaring. And it's thanks to you. It's big kudos for your otaku culture. I'm serious, it is truly a wonderful thing. It enhances one's views and expands one's world. I shall henceforth establish opportunities for all my people to learn it. And also integrate otaku culture ways of thinking into politics and justice.
No!
Shinchi?
Why not? Well, what's the matter with that? I mean, why would you ever say such a thing? Shinchi, are you not an evangelist of otaku culture anymore?
Actually...
But Shinchi...
No. I can't. I can't anymore.
This has become an unfortunate situation. The higher-ups will not accept any sort of delays in progress at this juncture.
Yes, sir.
If he continues to refuse to cooperate, there's been talk of replacing him with someone else.
No, please wait, sir. We would have never gotten this far without the labor and love of Shinchi Kano. You could probably call it a talent of his. We can't just swap out heads. It's not even close to being that simple.
Please. I'm afraid that's not really for you to decide. I don't want you to get me wrong, though. This is merely my own personal opinion here. But despite how it might seem, I really do care for the boy. I do. That's why I'd like him to remain here and keep doing what he's been doing all along. Look, I know you can hear me in there, Kano. You don't have a lot of time. Unlike your parents, we cannot simply leave a shut-in alone with nothing but his own devices. You just need to keep spreading otaku culture the same as you were before. That's all there is to it.
Musel.
Master! Just in time. I've made your dinner.
Sorry, I'm not really hungry.
Huh?
Huh? Huh? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings or anything.
No.
Thanks. I'll have some.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for such a feast.
Yes, sir.
Musel.
Master?
You see, I was sent here as an invader.
Huh?
That's why it might be better if I don't stay here and just leave. I probably shouldn't live here in Eldent or be friends with all of you anymore. Huh?
Well, I don't really understand, so please forgive me. I'm a bit, well, dim-witted and sorta uneducated, you know?
That's not true.
But you're a kind person, Master.
Huh?
I know that much for sure.
Yeah, but what if it had all been just an act for the purpose of invasion?
No matter what you are doing or why you're doing it, you're always going to be you, Master.
But Musel...
And thanks to the fact that you came to live here in Eldent, I've learned how to read and write. I was able to experience all your incredible manga and anime, and converse with Her Majesty the Empress, plus play some soccer, and appear in a movie. And you know, never before have I had the chance to experience such marvelous things. And it is all thanks to you, Master. Therefore, Master, Shinji, please don't say such dreadful things. Things like it might be better if you weren't here. I beg of you, please, Master, please remain here with us.
Musel. I think I was subconsciously hoping that someone would say that to me. No, not just someone. Just you, Musel. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right. In that case, I'm going to give it everything I've got. For my own sake. And most of all, for the sake of this land.
Good.
But first things first, Musel.
Huh?
Looks like I've got some eating to do.
You finally emerge from your room, only then to abruptly request an audience with the Empress. What are your intentions?
I've been reflecting and doing some thinking, and I came up with a pretty good idea. of how to successfully spread otaku culture even more.
Please tell me this means you now comprehend and accept our objectives?
Yep.
Shinchi, I'm dying to know what this urgent matter of yours is.
Yes. We of Amutech, which has been conveying otaku culture, do hereby offer a proposition for the Holy Eldent Empire.
Proposition?
As a direct result of our actions, otaku culture has been taking roots throughout the land of Eldent. Therefore...
Go on.
It's about time we start producing it here.
Huh?
Manga, light novels, and anime, all of it.
You mean we create manga and anime right here in Eldent?
Exactly. If we create the product over here, we wouldn't need to rely on the Japanese government anymore. We'd be able to manufacture and circulate as much as we want. That way, Eldent could...
Hold on. What are you doing? Kano.
Yes, Mataba? Do you think the Japanese government would have some sort of problem with that? If Eldent were able to create their own anime and manga, would it then become unfavorable somehow?
Now wait just a second. That would be exceeding your authority, young man.
Oh, it won't be me to implement it. Eldent is going to be doing this. I am merely submitting the proposition. These are Elbia's drawings and a Lenovo written by Eduardo. They are both already at the level of quality for commercialization. If more such creators continue to emerge at this pace, it will very quickly become completely unnecessary to rely on the Japanese government.
But honestly, Shinchi, are you telling me that you're really all right with that? Intriguing. An intriguing proposition indeed, Shinchi. You really are a brilliant evangelist. No mistake.
Yusel, I'm so glad I got to meet you. Even if it only was for a short time, I had fun.
Master, no, don't! Those sound like hurting words!
I'm sorry, I'd rather not either, but we can't fight the fact that the next is the final episode!
But I want all of our viewers to enjoy this title just a little while longer!
You're right, I feel the same. So let's give it our best in the final episode and make them want to see more of us! That's how it works in anime. It's the only way to get ourselves another season.
Give it our best, right? Okay, I will have faith and work hard!